The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
And welcome back. Safe Credit Union prides itself on being different than big banks and most other credit unions. In fact, they're even working with a local assisted living location that prides itself on taking care of the seniors that reside there. Here to tell us more, we have Safe Credit Union Community Advocacy and Engagement Manager. We have the lovely Amanda Merez, along with Mercy McMahon, Marketing Coordinator, the lovely Allie True. Welcome to the show, ladies. Great to have you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yes. So I would love to know more about this partnership between Safe Credit Union and Mercy McMahon. You guys came together on a project in particular. What is that project, and why did you decide to do it?
So we heard that they were going to be putting in a memory care unit to their already existing facility. And due to the building structure, construction went a little longer, went a little more into the budget than they had. So they were struggling to find ways to furnish for the residents that would be living there soon. So we heard that they had a activity room, and that would be the place that the patients could come in and do art projects and music and entertainment, and sounded like a great fun place for us to get involved and provide some feel-good assistance.
That's great. And so from what I understand at Mercy McMahon, this extension, this build, it's called June's Place, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And in June's Place became a facility focused on memory care, right?
Right.
How did it go down that path? How did that happen?
Well, there's somewhat of an epidemic of these people that now have memory loss. And one of our benefactors had a wife named June, and she had Alzheimer's. And so he wanted us to create, she passed now, but he wanted us to create a place that provided the same loving care that he was able to do for her at home. So we created a home-like setting where people with memory care could come and feel validated and supported.
That's great. And I understand a part of that is the memory boxes. I actually have an example of one right next to me right here. And tell us a little bit about these memory boxes and what they mean to those that these are made for. Because, I mean, it's a pretty personal thing.
Right. So our families help create them. The memory boxes serve a couple purposes. First of all, when you have short-term memory, you don't see yourself in the mirror anymore. You have a better recollection of yourself when you are with your family of origin or when you got married. Those stories are still very much alive in your memory. So the pictures that we put in the memory box really help to bring that reminiscence out, and they can remember and feel good about themselves. And secondly, it helps our staff see that these people that they're just meeting for the first time, we're not always old.
Yes, yes, right?
They have these vibrant, fun lives.
They have stories.
Yes,
They
yes.
have experiences. I love that. And too, as well as a potential family member of somebody with Alzheimer's, I personally love the memory box and the fact that it's a great way to also kind of go through those stories and remember and reminisce with your loved one and see what it is that they're envisioning in their mind, right? When you see them. And remember them, how they see themselves at that moment. And so I would love to talk a little more, though, about Safe Credit Union's ability to furnish the center. So tell me about that process.
So Safe has been in the community for over 75 years. So our original members are in that aging population. And so we very much want to support the community as a whole and our members from where they came from. So when we heard about this opportunity, we know from a philanthropic perspective, seniors are probably the least supported for overall giving. So we were really looking for a way to give back to that community specifically, and this just seemed like the perfect opportunity for us.
No, I love that. You're kind of giving it back. You're supporting your clients. You're saying thank you.
Right.
And that also passes to generations to come as well, too, right? I'm sure that they greatly appreciate your involvement. So June's Place opened in November, didn't it?
Yes.
Do you have any great stories that have come from the treatment center?
One that I especially love, we had a woman that lived in our assisted living, and she was quiet and forlorn and sat silently and was pretty much isolated because of her memory issues. When she moved to June's Place, she started talking and laughing.
Oh, that's great.
Because she got validation for being who she was. When you're with your best friend and you feel like you're accepted and there's no judgment, you can just relax and enjoy the moments. And that's kind of how she blossomed. It was wonderful to see.
No, that is
Yeah.
wonderful. I love that. And support, though, is still needed, right? You still need some more support moving forward?
Yeah, so we're a nonprofit, one of the very few nonprofits in the area. And so we do rely heavily on our community to support us on these kind of projects. So charitable contributions are always welcome.
Yes.
Yes.
And where can our viewers go if they are interested in following the footsteps of Safe Credit Union and helping out as well?
So we have a Mercy Foundation. You could go through them and designate it for Mercy McMahon Terrace. And you can go to mercyfoundation.org. You can go to dignityhealth.org because we're associated with them and their motto of loving kindness. So
I love that. Motto of
Yeah.
loving kindness. And I think
Yes.
that's something we can all take to heart today and get involved. Thank you so much. Greatly
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, everyone, make sure you stick around because we want you to spring into the season by updating your wardrobe. We will have some styling tips from these lovely ladies to help freshen up your look right after the break.
This segment was paid for by Safe Credit Union.